Libido and sex drive is a common question that a lot of women ask me about. And again, I have sort of a three-prong approach to that. The first is hormonal and physical. So I want to deal with, are there hormonal imbalances going on? Do you have deficiencies in testosterone? Are your stress hormones, your adrenaline and cortisol, really out of whack? Because that can markedly affect what your sex drive is. The second, I want to know, is there anything physically that's creating discomfort? For example, vaginal dryness, or you've had surgery and you have scarring, or you're missing your ovaries. Those are all things that we can help approach, again, with the hormonal balancing, but I need to know what the physical piece is that's going on. And then I really want to know what's going on at emotional, psychological, and spiritual levels. Because for most women, really, libido is 75% above the head, and 25% is hormonal. So, again, what is your relationship like? What is your communication like with your partner? How much resentment or anger do you have going on? Those are all things that can markedly influence. And a huge issue which tends to really go unaddressed in this country is the influence of physical and sexual violence in a woman's life. 1 out of every 3 women, it doesn't matter your age, your socioeconomic status, has been a victim of sexual violence or inappropriateness at some point in her life. And so many have also had physical violence in their life. And that is a huge influence and impact on our sexuality for our whole lives. Another real area of interest of mine has to do with cultural messages around sexuality. And we have a lot of burden that we carry from a moralistic standpoint and from thousands of years of thinking about sexuality in negative or pejorative terms, particularly women's bodies also. And we have a lot of cultural messages that are what I would call schizophrenic. And so I also really try and address or ask women about what were the cultural messages that you were brought up with? What was the religious messages that you were brought up with? How do you feel about your body? How safe are you with your sexuality? And so those are issues that my approach to dealing with that.